What is up, folks? NYKF31 here, Madden 21 EA Early Access. Let's go air rating, shall we? And we have the future Russell Wilson going up against the present Russell Wilson. I feel like that's a fitting game to show. I played a lot of games the past couple of days. Not a lot, but I've been playing online head-to-head. I've played 7 online head-to-head Regs games. I'm going to be on the Regs train for a little bit here. And we're running Arizona's offense and defensive playbooks. Starting out on defense. And I'm setting up my audibles and sub packages as far as our substitutions are concerned. Get the best coverage people I can on the field. And I'll be doing a video as far as initial impressions are concerned over the weekend. I'll also, before the time is up, at least begin to do some coverage series breakdown stuff, some introductory stuff. I'm not going to go too deep on it yet, because as we know, or just as a refresher, there are still some bugs from the beta that made it into this release. And I've been kind of knocking on Clint's door today for a little bit and chatting it up. And there's going to be updates. Not going to be on release day or release week, but they're going to be coming within the 30-day update time frame. And that's going to be, key, really. That update is going to really tell the tale as far as the direction this game is going to take for the remainder of the year. So, hang on for my thoughts as far as that's concerned. But anyway, we are on defense here, and he's going to do a pretty good job this drive of spreading the field and hitting the short to intermediate areas. I'm going to try to keep Russell Wilson in the pocket as best I can. He does have escape artist here, and I thought I had him. But, again, Russell with that ability is going to do what he does. Escape artist QBs are still really tough to handle. They just move too fast with the contains. Contains still don't do a very good job. But anyway, he gets away, and Russell gets his first down, and he hands off. So we're going to have to spy him, and I'm not going to spy Chandler Jones, obviously. So I'm going to spy my opposite backer, who's pretty quick. So hopefully that will keep him at bay, in addition to some contains. And there was Chandler Jones coming off the edge, but he gets the drag there on the shallow cross. So again, he's doing a pretty good job as far as that's concerned. He's making good reads, and he pops a good inside zone. So he's matriculating the ball down the field, just trying to bend but don't break and try to make something happen, not give up any big plays. My backside hook linebacker just watches the over route. That's disappointing. Now he's going to be in shotgun tight. I spy the wrong dude here. See if I pay the price. And he's holding the ball, holding it. And I actually get called for illegal contact. That was on me. I was user covering probably the guy that he was looking to go to, but I bumped into him, and you can't do that this year. So that's an adjustment. I was a master at pressing and bumping tight ends last year, so that's going to have to be a habit I'm going to have to break. You can still press them off the line manually, but past 5 yards, they are going to call that on you if you are knocking the receiver around with your user, or if he gets knocked around by a defender. So here comes Chandler Jones again, but can't quite get there, and DJ Metcalf catches it in front of Buda Baker. So he scores on that. We got to answer. So here on offense here, we're going to start out in a little bit of split back. We're going to run mesh, and we get a little clean break on that corner route there to Christian Kirk. We're going to put Larry Fitzgerald. Larry Fitz, he's long in the tooth. He doesn't have great giddy up. Not even that great of a route runner anymore, at least in this game is concerned, as far as his ratings goes. But he's got really high catch ratings, especially catching traffic and spec catch. So I'm thinking to myself, he's basically a Y. He's an air raid tight end, and for all intents and purposes. As Jamal Adams gets called for the face mask there, going for those big hits as we hit the angle route. So Fitz is going to be in the slot there. Not ideal for the RPO bubble roll. Good for over the middle seamers and all that good stuff. And Christian Kirk's pretty quick too. Not a bad route runner. I mean, he's not great. He's not D-hop, but he's pretty solid. And we're going to bang the 4 verts in there when we score. So we march right down the field and we tie the game back up. Real efficient drive there. So we got to sort out defense here. We're going to rush 5. We get caught on the defensive tackle. Almost get there. Isaiah Simmons is just a step late. He gets a completion over the middle. Buda Baker's having a rough day so far, as he gets beat there on the corner route, thrown in between him and the backer. Tries to pop a little zone read. No, sir. I'm on option conservative. We're playing the QB there. Now I'm going to try to contain. Going to deep third the middle linebacker. And that is one of those deals that need to be fixed. That was just covered to sink, and Patrick Peterson has to release that under, but he gets sucked too far inside for some reason. Get some pressure there. Get the sack on Russell. So 2nd and long. And you can see here I'm playing my customary rotation of match coverages. Going to spy Russell again. We're in the 3 match. And there's Chandler Jones getting the sack. So back-to-back sacks. That's always welcome. Now here's where I will mix in the drop adjustments. We're going to drop them all the way back to 30 yards in this long yard situation. It's what, 2nd and 25, 28. So we're going to drop them way back. Going to run cover 2 contain. And you're going to see here, everyone's going to spot drop and drop to that landmark. Everything's cut off deep. He had a guy underneath there short of the first down mark, but he goes for the deeper route, and we're all there. So everyone converges and makes the play, and it completely has to play now for a long field goal. Kick is up, and it is going to be short. So good field position. Let us get aggressive. Get aggressive and try to get another score on the board. And shout out to A-Dub for adding more QB options to this playbook. Zone read and power read as well, as we hit the back there. Mr. Kent, the angle route. Dude was camped out in his corner like a weirdo, so I came off of that and just went to the middle of the field where no one was there once he made his cut against the man coverage. So anyway, he's probably going to be in that same coverage again. Either man 1 or cover 3. Going to do a little vertical stem action. Have the outside receiver run a little out route there, so zip it in there. Close play, really. So we're knocking on the door. We're in at worst field goal position. We're a little shallow cross here. I like this little variation here. Auto motion. You also have the back coming out on the opposite side. And Kenyon Drake's going to dust the linebacker there. KJ Wright's not going to be able to keep up with him in man coverage. So catch and run. He gets all the way down to the 4-yard line. Comes out in goal line here. Zone read coming up. Defensive end crashes, and he goes too far inside with his user. Can't get back out. And we get the TD. So we're up 14-7, and we get the ball back. I'm feeling pretty good. Going to come out in doubles and run some mesh. See what we got. And look at all that space. Isn't that beautiful? Isn't that great? No forced collisions going on. Plenty of space in that 5-yard no cover area, and we get the completion and some catch and run. It comes out in goal line here. Got zone read called, crash, and there's no one else out there, so we're going to take off. And Kyler Murray can scoot, and we are going to go out of bounds. Don't want to tempt we don't want to tempt fate too much with 2 enforcers out there on the Seahawks defense. Going to pop a little run, and Kenyon Drake is doing some work, carrying some guys. Good gain there. I catch DeAndre Hopkins isolated. He's getting the ball. Simple as that. Pop that in there. So big thing here is getting the 2-possession lead. We're going to be in cluster here. Going to try this play action flood play. See what develops. Catching the holes very nicely. And I could have waited longer on that. Could have hung on there a little bit longer on that one. That's just not a play that I ran much at all last year. I mean, there was so much offense left on the table. Here we just get a nice RPO there with Christian Kirk. And we get a touchdown there, walk on in. And now he's just chucking. And Isaiah Simmons is going to get this INT. So there you go. That's our first foray into the air raid. Nice and efficient. More to come. Hope you guys enjoyed that, and I will talk to y'all later. Peace.